Hey, what's up, everybody? BDL44 coming at you with another video. All right, so we're talking about the Lakers and the Jazz tonight. No Bron. Bron announced last night that he would not be available for the back-to-back, headed up to the Utah building, now known as the Delta Center once again after making a full circle with a cycle of many names. But we are back to calling it the Delta Center. And there won't be Bron playing there. Just probably rest and recoup. I think this is almost certain he's in All-Star mode because the All-Star game is coming up this weekend, and then we won't play again, from what I understand, until next Thursday after this game. So we got more than a full week off of regular play for our team, and I think Bron just wants to get an early start on the rest. So we'll go with this one. We only had the Jazz 3 times this year. He didn't play in the last matchup. We did lose, even though we shot better from both the 3 and the field than the Jazz. But they ultimately killed us at the free throw line, where they damn near shot perfect. Sexton got to the line a lot. Clarkson got to the line a lot. Marketing got to the line a lot. And they out-rebounded us quite a bit. So we need to understand that formula. They're going to attack us, and we need to be prepared because we got pretty much the same stuff going on this game as we did in the last. Of course, Vanderbilt is not here, and Max Christie, it will also, of course, continue to be out with Gabe Vincent. So, we know what we have tonight. Of course, we've now incorporated Spencer Dinwiddie into the equation, so I'm pretty sure he's going to get a healthy dose of minutes tonight with even less ball handlers on the floor. And we're looking forward to it. Should be good to see him go back out there again. Yesterday he had a pretty solid game to start with the squad. Got a couple points up. It's about 7 assists, 4 turnovers, but we'll live with those. And our team played great. We had 3 players with over 20 points in the starting lineup. The other 2 guys had 15 points. So we kept our scoring up, and we've really found an offensive identity over the last couple of games with our new found starting lineup. Now, of course, it has to change with Bron out, but the point is the other guys have been doing a great job of scoring the ball, and so we love what we're seeing at this point and just want to see it continue in Utah. Now, the Utah Jazz are a team that's lost 3 of the last 5 games. The last game they played was against the Golden State Warriors, where they did get mollywopped pretty good. What I see that they've done is by moving Olynyk and Fontecchio, they've created opportunities for their young guys to finally start to play. Bryce Sensabaugh is slowly getting some minutes. Taylor Hendricks is now in regular rotation. THT is back again in rotation. You got Keontae George starting from what I'm seeing there. And so, it's just a lot more opportunities for these guys who are younger to finally really get roles with the team. And given that this is a home game against the Lakers for the All-Star break, I would not be surprised if they experiment a little more with those guys tonight off of their bench than probably they normally would, to get them in the swing of things to get ready for the second half of the season. So, yeah, Bryce Sensabaugh, a big-time, big-body scorer. He's going to score a lot of points in this league. And, the Utah Jazz are definitely a team that has the ability to score as a unit with the best of them. Pace and scoring is pretty much how they make their money. So we need to be aware of that. Keontae George, a scorer and an assist guy. Definitely somebody I think has extreme upside. He's going to be a problem. Colin Sexton is fully healthy. So the young bull is going to give you all he has. As I told y'all, he was 10 for 10 from the free throw line in the last matchup against the Lakers. So I'm assuming that will likely be something he's going to try to do for himself, is get to the line and be efficient. So look for that attack. Of course, when you're talking about the Utah Jazz, you can't go too far without mentioning their all-star Lauri Markkanen, 3-point scorer, rebounder, 7-footer who can block a shot, and ultimately has some speed to his run. He's somebody that I think is going to continue to be a problem in this league for a long time. Just a fantastic shooter, and really somebody who could score anywhere from 20 to 40 points on any given night. So in this offense, he's even that much more potent than he would be anywhere else. So definitely keep an eye open for Lauri Markkanen. He is healthy and available. With Olynyk being out, and now with the Raptors, you see yet another young player in their starting lineup getting more looks, and that is Walker Kessler. Fantastic shot blocker, somebody who can get his own bucket in the paint. A bulldozer of a man who's going to push people around and ultimately assist his team on the defensive end as well. So I'm excited about the future of Walker Kessler, and I think we're going to have our hands full tonight with him, just like we did with Wiseman and Dunn last night. So hope our centers got some rest. Anthony Davis coming off a fantastic game with 6 blocks, 14 boards, 20 points. And we're going to need all of that production tonight against the Jazz. That is a rather big team. You talk about a guy like Taylor Hendricks. He has 3-point ability, defensive ability around the perimeter. He could track people. He could score. He's an athlete. He's a Laker fan. I'm a huge fan of Taylor Hendricks, and he's finally getting his opportunity with this team. He's starting off slow. He had some embarrassing moments, an embarrassing moment last week where he got crossed up real bad by a superstar. I don't remember exactly who it was, but they sent him to the ground. But I know that his upside is ridiculously high, and now that there's opportunities for him to play, any moment now he's going to have a breakout game. Any moment. Don't let it be against us tonight. On his home floor, this is the type of game where a guy like that says, oh, my favorite team's in the house. Let me play like an all-star. Just be ready for anything of that nature. A guy like John Collins, definitely somebody to take seriously. He's the vet on the squad right now. He's putting up, pretty solid numbers for who he is. You expect for him to score a lot and catch lobs and shoot corner threes and stuff like that. Definitely an athlete out there. So he's just yet another person that you have to take seriously in a offensive, high-powered situation there with the Utah Jazz. Of course, Jordan Clarkson, another fantastic guard. We know him well. We drafted him. We know how high his ceiling goes. He got his first triple-double earlier in this season of his career. And he's somebody who could do a lot of things, as we know. Jordan Clarkson is just a special scorer and someone else who can get to the line and did get to the line quite a bit in that last matchup against us. 8 out of 8 from the free throw line to be exact. So expect more of an attack from their guards as per usual. Chris Dunn is also on this team. A little further down the depth chart now that Keontae George has stepped forward, but still somebody you got to take very seriously when he gets his minutes out there. He is also going to attack you. It could play some defense, as we know. So it's a pretty talented team, the Utah Jazz. I'm a firm believer that they have scorers everywhere. Of course, they got rid of some guys, Fontecchio, Agbaji, and Olynyk. But like I said, all they did was create opportunities for yet more talented people who are down there. Lukas Samanic is still on this team. He could play, score, 3-point shooter, someone we've seen do good things against us. So there's not a single soul on this Utah Jazz team that I don't take seriously at this point. They're a team full of young players, THT with length and the athleticism. Although he could shoot some of the worst shots you ever see in your life, he is still somebody with a massive amount of upside, a triple-double threat on the best night. And you just don't want these ex-Lakers to start getting a whiff of us being down Bron and off a back-to-back on the road and start thinking about how we don't have them on the team anymore. Several of them, Laker fans and ex-Lakers. So we just need to go ahead and be on guard tonight, knowing that this team has a special interest in beating us on their home floor. So yeah, that's what it is, man. We've won 4 out of our last 5 games. Feeling great, probably better than that, to be honest with you, because I think it's more like 7 out of our last 10 or something like that. Might be something like that. We've really been putting a lot of points up on the board with the new starting lineup that we've had, and just the overall freedom of our team to score the ball a bit more, with some of our best defenders who are more so defensive only. And on the injured list, we're focused on scoring, and we're excelling doing so. So I expect more big points thrown out there tonight. Of course, without Bron, it's going to be a little more difficult to score in the paint. Getting a fast break can be successful, but ultimately, with a new ball handler in place, I think we will still make up the point score quite a bit, with Spencer now in the fold. So, this is going to be interesting. The rotations could be a little tricky tonight, of course, because we don't have our guy Bron, but so long as coach continues to ride the hot hands of Austin Reeves, and we had something good happen with Rui Hachimura last night. He scored quite a bit early in the game, set the tone for us. Anthony Davis continued to look for his 3-ball, which fell a little bit last night, but I think we shot a little too much too. All in all, I think we got a lot out of ourselves, and Christian Wood played well last night, so we appreciate the minutes there, and of course the revelation that is Jackson Hayes, who's just been helping us on both sides of the floor, especially rebounding the ball as of late. So, you know, I like our team. I like where we're at. Too bad Bron's not going to be able to give it a go, but we'll run what we have, and we have a superstar on the floor in Anthony Davis, and I'm sure will lead us to victory so long as we do our part all over the floor with the role players and coaching. So, yeah, man, that's really where my head is ahead of this game. It's going to be a good one. We won't see our team run again till next Thursday, so it's going to be a very long all-star break, but I'm sure we'll enjoy the festivities with two all-stars representing Bron and AD in Indy, where that game will be taking place. So, I'm not sure what the team schedule will be. It's after that. I don't remember who we play when we come back. No clue. But I do know that our team should be fresh and ready to go for the final 26 or 27 games of the season, and hopefully we will make it through the standings to get above the 6th spot, so we can have a chance to finally not be a part of the play-in tournament, which would be a really, really great thing for our franchise, given the fact that we're always in it every single year. It seems since they put the play-in tournament together, we've been a part of it most years, if not all of them. So that's the goal, is to get that 6th seed and try to avoid that win or go home elimination process. So yeah, this game is going to count. That's basically what I'm trying to say. You can't just walk in the Utah game before the All-Star break and say, we can waltz. Even if we lose, it's fine. No, you're vying for positioning in the Western Conference. Is getting stronger. And this is a team that has taken some steps back with their talent level. They made some trades to open up the opportunities for young guys who they hadn't given those roles to at all. So I don't expect this team to be overwhelmingly great today. I expect for us to come in and respect that they could, though, especially on their home floor. So guard the perimeter, rebound the basketball, respect Walker Kessler in the paint. He's going to block shots if you try him. Lay the ball up over him if you want. He's going to send it the other way. And that's the kind of thing that we're thinking about going up against this team. If we shoot well, continue our offensive attack the way that we've been going, being offense first as of late, I think we'll match up very well with the Utah Jazz team, and this score could be way in the cosmos because of who they have on the floor and how they approach offense themselves. So I do expect a high-scoring matchup, and I do expect for these teams to shoot threes tonight, especially the Jazz. They shoot quite a bit of them. They have the personnel to do it, so we need to be careful, especially in their front court with Markin and Collins, Hendricks. They can shoot the ball. They can. I'm not sure if Kessler shoots it, but we need to guard that perimeter tonight just the same. Collins, Sexton, they got a recipe against us. Get to the line, lay the ball up, so and be efficient from there. So we just got to be ready for that. So yeah, that's what it is. The Lakers are going to be wearing yellow on the road. I'll never understand it. And the Jazz will be wearing their road blacks at home. Again, I don't understand that. But that's what they're going to be wearing. The game is at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. Less than 24 hours after beating the Pistons. We have to be in Utah with another basketball game to play. So fatigue could play a role, even though we've had some days off in between these last two. At the end of the day, that is a hell of a schedule to try to match. So hopefully you guys are getting rest this morning. Hopefully all of you guys are enjoying your Valentine's Day as well. And I will have something for you at the end of this basketball game as well at halftime, although uploading speeds have been a little ridiculous as of late. So that's pretty much what I got to say, man. Excited about the Lakers and the Jazz. Hopefully we get this victory tonight and send ourselves into the All-Star game weekend right. BDL 44, thank y'all for watching. Wow.